Morning everyone, welcome to Vlogmas day 16.
Sí, no, por la parte... Sí, no.
We had a nice breakfast. I think it was at the Wild West, I think it was called. Not the greatest breakfast that I've ever had, but perfectly fine. And we're now setting off on our walk to Las Salinas, which I'm not quite sure what we're going to find when we get there.
Salt Museum.
Ah, a salt museum. So we've never done this walk before, and you basically just keep walking out of Caleta past the Atlantico shopping centre, and it's a couple of kilometres.
Yeah.
And we may get the bus back or we may walk back. We'll see how we get on.
I'm not sure I'm going to the Salt Museum. It doesn't really fill me.
Is it free?
I don't know.
Well, we'll see when we get there. So that's where we've come from this morning. We walked down into town and now we're going to go around here. Looking back towards the main beach in Caleta. It's a bit cloudy today, but it's lovely and warm. Not complaining. It's a bit bouncy, this bridge. We're just going across the bridge. We're going to go into the Atlantic shopping centre, the Atlantico, just to get some water for our walk. Oh, and so I can go to the loo, because I always need the loo. So every opportunity I get, I think it's a family trait. There's a nice view from up here. Never really noticed it before. It's always very chilled out in here, I think. I quite like it, and I don't normally like shopping centres. Down there there's like a bowling alley and a, what do you call that? And like a games thing, isn't it? And there is also a cinema. This is the path now that we're heading along. We've never walked along here before, I don't think.
No.
So it should be quite interesting. It's quite warm now, despite the clouds. It's quite a lovely day again. A little breeze, but not too much.
Perfect.
Perfect weather.
Been watching too much of the Larkins.
Oh yeah, we've been watching that new series of the Larkins, which is based on like the Darling Buds of May, which I used to absolutely love. Not quite sure about this one. It's okay. We've reached the end of the footpath, and you can go up there and then along the road, but we are going to head on these slightly rougher tracks across here so that we're right by the sea, and that's where we're heading, somewhere over there I think. It is really nice out here, lots of open space, the sun is beating down, we're right by the sea. I'll spin round so you can see all the mountains in the background. It is lush. We've reached the Salt Museum, which is just at the beginning of this little place, Las Salinas. It's actually closed between November and April, we think.
No, that's open, isn't it?
Oh, Yeah, that's open. Cerrada is closed, or Cerrado. But we're not going to go in. It's €6 each, which is a bit too much for us. We've spent money today already, obviously, on our breakfasts. But we're just going to have a wander around the place, and as well as the museum, there's obviously like a little village, and I think a beach as well down at the bottom there. So we'll have a look around, see what we think. That's the museum down there. We're sort of in the grounds of it at the moment. It's very nice. And then the little village is just over there. We're going to walk around now into the little village bit and see if there's anything exciting. Oh, I don't know if we can get out here. Can we? Oh. There's one restaurant here apparently. I'm gonna head down this little road. You can see the salt flats again back over there. And I'm guessing this is the little beach down here. There's a few, looks like a few fishing boats. It's quite a ramshackle little place, but I quite like it.
Yeah. Christmas tree at the bottom.
Yeah, I saw that, a Christmas tree. Yeah, for some reason it reminds me a tiny bit of, it's got the vibes of Macanichu. Don't know why. I think it's because it's quite deserted. There's randomly a gym in the little car park. They like these outdoor gyms here, they're quite good. And then there's the little Christmas tree. And the beach is El Mojito. Fairly rocky, low tide, so not sure what it would be like at high tide. But oh, there's even some goal posts if you want a game of football, I guess. And I guess that's the restaurant over there. The restaurant's closed from, today actually, until the new year. But luckily we don't need anything because we've had our big breakfast. Nice place though, looks nice. You'll often find these things as well in these little fishing bits where when they catch the fish, they come and, what do you call it, descale them?
Yeah, gut them and
descale them, and you can see all the fish scales down there on the floor. What a fab place to stand and do that. It's really, I like it here.
I like it, yeah.
Very real.
And yet, half a mile from Toletta.
I know, and it's like a different world.
Like a different century.
Yeah. I think this is my favourite Christmas decoration that I've seen so far. Very simple. We've got some poinsettias up the wall there, and then we've got a gold, a red and a green tyre, and a bit of tinsel up the lamppost. Love it. Just walking out to the end bit here. Well, I'm not quite sure really where we're going, but we're just wandering around. It's really cool here. Just the sort of place we like. Just very authentic and, yeah, rough and ready, isn't it? Great. And then that's the hill that we're staying on. So it's not far at all. Well, my legs say otherwise, but
right. Very complicated scientific theory. They fill it up with seawater and then the water evaporates and leaves the salt.
Thank you. I just asked Martin to explain how they get the salt, and he's being sarcastic as usual. But anyway, I'm sure you all knew that. This is the bit of information about the whale skeleton. So this one was actually washed up in Makanichi, which is up on the North Shore, in April 2000. Cause of death was slow starvation due to the ropes entangled around her head. Ah. And there she is. Or was. Quite massive.
Yeah. It's surprising when you get up close.
Yeah.
24 metres and weighing 40 to 50 tonnes.
Wow. Here's some of the piles of salt. We were just saying we're not quite sure how they separate it from the sand. Maybe sieve. Although surely the grains are of a similar size.
I don't know. See, I don't know everything.
No, you don't. It's a fascinating place though.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the walk, and as we just said, it's really not far. We're going to get the bus back. It goes from just outside the entrance to the museum, which is handy. I'm not quite sure how often it goes, but I'll put it on the screen if I find out. The number 3 bus goes every 30 minutes between 7:30 AM and 11 PM, except on Sundays when it starts at 9:30 AM. But do check. We're back. That was a fab walk and a really great place to visit. I'm sure the museum inside would be really interesting actually. I think we will go one day. But the little sort of fishing village part was really lovely. I'd definitely go there again, take a flask of coffee and just sit down and kind of soak it all up. That is our kind of a place, very chilled out. I'm going to go for a swim now because it's quite warm actually. Going to go for a swim and then we will be staying in this evening. So I'm going to end the vlog here, and thank you once again for watching and for all your kind comments, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.